a lot of women that need a man.
On this
to
episode
qualify.
of
I just
Ruth
sold a house like
and
that too.
relationships.
She's like, he good for nothing, Ruth. I was like, but you need him to qualify, sis. We like to do the peacock. We just stun on, like, makeup is like rims to a woman, right? We're back if y'all when rims was cool, right? We just like, oh, what? They're about to get not I gotta they don't want you to overdo it. Ego, like, why do I have to care what men want? Well, don't you want one of them? You want them to want you back? You want them to be faithful and loyal? Then know your stuff, know your product, know your business, sis. It's your business. If you say you single and you want, he said, whatever. Your favorite realtor? Maybe. But I told you that. You're like, look, that's my favorite realtor. You started saying it. When I meet up with people, they make me say it. Like, here's the dating pool, and it was Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger. It was like all these guys with the chainsaws. I was cracking up. I don't think the problem is the lace front wig. I think it's when they come off. Hey, it's Ruth Marquise. How y'all doing today? Welcome to Ruth and Relationships. Gotta say it right. Today we're going to talk about the Kevin Samuel effect, okay? While y'all jumping on, if you're on here, say hi. Make sure you tag a friend, like, comment, share. Last show we had 71 comments. Let's see if we can get it up to 100. All right, so when we, us, when we get on something, we take it over. It's ours now. Like, sorry. Right. All right, some guy tried to propose to me on YouTube. No, not YouTube. On FaceTime or something. I mean, I was like, what? Like, first of all, like, even in the comments, it was like, this too much. Like, you just saying a lot. Like, you want something? What do you need? Right? It was just too much. I was like, bro, it's too much. I tell them real quick, like, that's too much, bro. You like, oh, I'm looking for a relationship, to get married, to be serious. I said, I looked at them like, dang, y'all think women is that desperate to get married? Like, huh? You got the wrong girl. So no, you desperate to get married, okay? So that's what. So fast forward through the conversation. Hey, Kiki. So fast forward through the conversation. Oh, you ain't got no papers. Oh no, I gotta go. You fine though, but I gotta go. And that's my update. Dating update for all the people that jump on first. She says some are. Says yes. So you see how when a man wants to get married, like, it didn't matter where in the world he was trying to get over here, right? Over chair. Like, it's like, I'm gonna save all my money. I'm gonna go. I'm like, nah, bro, see, please stop. You just got into the country. You need what? Nah, you go find it here, brother. Right? So I'm like, so if I was one of those women like, oh, I got money and I just want to get married so bad. So I didn't want to get divorced. So that's not gonna work. So ladies, don't fall for the trap. Oh my gosh, I never seen so much Jesus talk and so much freaky talk at the same time. I was like, you're not a man of God. Please keep moving. Blocked. He got blocked. But yeah, he literally proposed to me. He was like, I want to meet your mother. He's like, I want to marry you. I'm in love. I'm like, yo, this is trying to seduce somebody. No. So this is what we have out there. I was laughing because there's a meme out there that says, people say you should find somebody and settle down. And then they was like, here's the dating pool. And it was Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger. It was like all these guys with the chainsaws. I was cracking up. I was like, yep. Told y'all there was sharks out there. So how y'all doing today? How are you this morning? How's everything going? Hey, Nicole. Nicole. I'm sorry, but I see you though. I see you. I know you can't comment, but I see you though. So, yeah. Housekeeping. Today's payday. And some of y'all need to fix your credit. We have payment plans. Okay? So some of y'all need to fix your credit. Don't forget to fix your credit. All right? That's all. Is that good? Okay. So we have seriously, we have a consultation link. You get a free consultation and we talk to you for 15 minutes. Like, don't get a game plan by yourself. I was just talking to a buyer earlier and I was like, well, because y'all got together without me, I gotta fix y'all mess. Okay, and I could have stopped all of the nonsense now that's going on if y'all would have just consulted with me first. You could lose a lot of money. You could waste a lot of time. I could tell you if, like, oh, well, you have $150,000 in student loan debt and you only make $20,000. Don't even waste your time. Like, talking to a professional matters. So I learned in the game, like, we only talk to professionals. We only get our advice from professionals. Auntie, uncle, we appreciate you, but sit down. I need to talk to the professionals. Thank you. And that's my PSA today, okay? So if you want to fix your credits, buy a home or sell a home, now is the time. Sell your home. If you know you can't keep up with the stuff that's going on, sell it now and get the money now while you can before the market just go, right? And for those who, like, it's going to get bad, but y'all still can't buy those houses as foreclosures unless you have cash. So if you're waiting for a foreclosure, like, do you have all the money that the bank going to want you to have? Because it's going to be a lot of cash. But anyway, this is not a real estate video. This is a Ruth relationship video. How's your dating life going? Y'all in my business. How's your business going, huh? Are y'all single? Anybody single on here? Please leave single on here. All right, so we're going to get started. Make sure you share this video. Share it, because people don't like to miss it. They want to be on live, okay? So, Kevin Samuel, the Kevin Samuel effect. Anybody here not know who Kevin Samuel is? Keisha says she's single. I'm single. Who else is single? She said, yep, you got somebody from, you said, what are you looking for? Oh, I gotta turn to Kendra G. What are you looking for? KK, what you looking for? Yes, okay. But that's why, sorry. I had a little distraction. Okay, ladies, another PSA. Make sure if you go to the gym, there's a lot of fine guys at the gym, so that's why your man don't want you to go. He said, I know that's right, Kiki. Yes, if you know what you're looking for, let us know. Maybe we could do one of those joints, like on Instagram, like, hey, put you out there. But anyway, so if you don't know, she said, I might need a nice Haitian, Jamaican, or African man. She said, you giving out relationship advice now? What had happened was, Jeff, I made so many mistakes. Like, yeah, okay. If Kevin Samuels, divorced twice, can give out advice, I sure could give better advice than trying to put people down and act all crazy. But, you know, I actually am an ex-Kevin Samuels fan, so it's going to be interesting today. So who like Kevin Samuels, though? Like, who like him, who don't know who I'm talking about, who do know? All right, so did you see that video when he was like, hey, Marquita? He was like, ma'am, this is what happened. Let me tell you what happened, and then maybe it'll come to you, okay? So this girl got on. This is why I was like, but like, I didn't like how he handled it, but I was like, but where's the lie, right? She came on and she was like, I make $100,000 and I want a man to make $100,000 with me. And I was like, girl, I know that's right. So women that are doing it and making money and all of that stuff, it's not that we want the man with the money, it's that we need the man with the hustle. Like, you got to understand what I'm doing. So it's like, you know, it's night and day, okay? You might be like, you know, you don't need to pick up that phone right now, baby. You don't understand business, and we don't need all that. So it's not, for us, it's not, oh, he can't have a job. It's just that you don't understand my world, right? So, and if you're the man and you're the leader, I was explaining this to the guys yesterday, like, I need you to do it better than me so I can respect you. I'm sorry. Because what happens is not even that I can't respect a man that doesn't know as much as me, is that they keep getting mad because they taking my advice, and then you mad and you jealous. Oh, I had a guy say, oh, don't remind me that you're going to be making more money than me. Like, no matter what business we do, it's all going to feed into my main business. Y'all know I'm in real estate, right? Somebody going to say, like, he did me so dirty. He was like, you ain't quit real estate. I was like, bro, I'm going to do real estate to the day I die. What are you talking about? Like, you're a little trying to scare me. It's not going to work. What you talking about? He said, oh, I'm glad. Keep your head up, though. He tried to get me so bad. She said, you should have a brunch for us. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. He said, I need advice because my woman beats me and takes all my money. What should I do? Give it to her. She beats me and takes my advice. You being facetious. Thank you, Jeff. But yeah, okay, so the reason why is, like, y'all know when I'm doing something, if I'm losing weight, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. If I'm all into a relationship, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Y'all the ones that don't want to learn about money and finances and credit and real estate. But every time I talk about relationships, y'all be like, okay, girl, we listening. What you got to say? And so I was giving one of my girlfriends advice. Now, this is not regular woman advice. I got trained by the men, okay? So I do my research and I learn as much as I can. even to the point of the psychology behind everything. Y'all got to remember the videos that I do now. It was like, okay, I was talking about real estate, but then I was like, no, like I'm getting on the phone with y'all, and then I had to motivate y'all to be like, yeah, you can buy a house, you can do this, you can do that. I'm like, well, I'm gonna just motivate y'all on the video. So I take it a step backwards and I do what is necessary for my clients. And so then people weren't getting their credit fixed. So then I went and started a company where I help them fix their credit. And so like I keep doing what needs to be done. So sometimes y'all don't want to be buying. So then my thinking is sometimes y'all don't want to be buying. Like some of y'all can't buy the house by yourself because there's so much going on. Your mothers, you got money, y'all got this, y'all got that. And I tell the guys all the time, it's like, listen, I know y'all not married and stuff, but at the same time, it's like y'all have babies together and she needs your income to qualify. There's a lot of women that need a man's income to qualify. I just sold a house like that too. Like, it's like she was like, he good for nothing, Ruth. I was like, but you need him to qualify, sis. He good for something, okay? All these babies y'all got together. It was so funny. And she got her house though, and they happy. So, oh man, y'all gonna make me laugh. Okay, so that's what so then I'm just like, well, I'm on this kick right now, so I might as well let y'all into my little dating little life, because I messed up and I got married and I did it all wrong. So I can tell y'all what I did wrong. Then I started dating better, but I still made mistakes. So I was like, okay, I can share my experience. So from what advice that all of y'all hearing, I can actually live it and then tell you what works for me, what doesn't work. You can take it or leave it, and that's that. And so what I've been learning about like a lot of stuff. So, and it's true. So all right, Kevin Samuels, do y'all know him or no? Okay, so back to the average at best. Okay, if you got a chance, put average at best on into YouTube, and you'll watch the video. And the girl, she just came on there. Hey boo, she came on there and she was like, I want a man to make 6 figures. But the way she did it though, I was like, I could see why he came at her, right? Don't have any like kind of cockiness. Oh, he the only one that can be cocky on the show. So she was a little cocky with it. She's like, oh, he gotta make more than me, and da 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 da. He was like, in his mind, he's like, man, you don't even look good. He's like, no. And when he goes straight to the like, what would you rate yourself? That means he thinks she ugly. I mean, I'm the Kevin Samuels whisperer, okay? That means he don't think you're that cute, okay? So he went straight for that one. If a girl's heavy set, he gonna be like, well, how much do you weigh? Like, no, he starts with what's your dress size. So it's like you gotta understand. Some men have their repertoire. If you ever know arguing with a man that can argue, the smart ones, they do the same kind of strategy every single time. So you gotta pay attention. Stop talking so much, start listening and paying attention, and then you'll start to say, well, you said that last time, and I know what that means. Or listen to the conversation that he had, and you'll start to see the same patterns in the argument, and this is how he wins the argument. So pay attention, okay? So I got a lot to say and I got a little bit of time. So the girl, he goes in and then she rates herself a 5. He was like, she rates herself like, I don't know, it was like 7. No, you can't say 7. She was like, I'm an 8 or something like that. He's like, ma'am, you're average at best. He gave her like a 4 or 5, and the internet tore them up. Like they tore him up. They like, Kevin Samuels is trash, and why he do that to that poor girl, and da 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 da. So I want to know from y'all what, like, pros or cons. Which I want to hear first, the pros about him or the cons about him? Because I was actually, from when I saw that video, I was like, that was me, but where's the lie, right? You know what I mean? Like, I was like, that's a different way to come about it. I don't like how you tore her down, but I understand you're trying to get somebody to the truth as fast as possible with the most drama and entertainment as possible. I don't think you should just, it was me. It was just wrong, right? But, I mean, he had some good points. So what happened was, like, okay, I'm going to start with the pros because cons is a very long list, okay? So, number 1, cold hard truth sometimes. We can't, as women, black women, wasn't nobody telling us, like, the truth about what they saying in the barbershop and all of that stuff. So the pros is, like, you kind of listening on the barbershop talk, because I ain't really realized that men talk totally different around women and men, right? They talk different. Some of them stop cussing, and some of them, like, they cuss like pirates around the guys. They'll say whatever they feel more comfortable with each other, so they'll tell the truth. And they have a way of being. And if you want to be with one of them and you're like, oh, I want to get married. Oh, getting married consists of you dealing with a man. So if you don't understand how to deal with a man, how can you say you want something and you don't know nothing about it? You can't say you want to buy a house and you don't know nothing about the process. The only way you can get to the house is if you know nothing, go do your research or find an expert that's going to help you. Okay. So black women have an attitude. I don't know, like, if y'all will agree with that. I don't think all of us have an attitude, but let me tell you, we people that without that attitude, listen, I can have a stink face sometimes too. Like when I'm at the gym and I just got off the bike and I'm like, what's your face? You're so mad for? You're mad. I'm like, first of all, I'm mad because where I grew up, if you were smiling in West Philly, like they're gonna like attack you. So you had to be like real mean so you could so they won't have to talk to you. Like, listen, I don't want to talk to nobody today, leave me alone, right? That's just how it was. Then they were talking about the weight issue. So then they say black women are overweight. And can you believe these are the cons? I mean the pros. So, but the thing is, nobody was saying it, but that's what the guys were thinking. My thing is, the truth is the truth. Like whatever you think is your truth, it's your truth. I can't stop you from saying the truth. So, all right, we overweight, but did y'all know that we were targeted? I just did my research and found out that we have been targeted as black women since the 70s on, food that is not good for us, right? So we have all these bad habits, and they did not target other women. They did not target white women. They did not target other women like they targeted black women. So now we're receiving like the racism factor inside of the food industry, because listen, it's crazy. You gotta go find out what's going on. So 80% of black women are obese. That's the statistic, okay? So all of these surgeries and all of that stuff, like, make sure if you go through the surgery route, make sure you focus on your gut health. Make sure you focus on your stomach, because like, even if you go get surgery and you're not eating healthy and you're not working out, I'll have time to talk about all this other stuff. Like, your gut is where the sickness starts. That's why I go to the gym, because I don't want to have bad gut health. So you can do the surgery to look good, but it's still killing you because the food is trash, period. Trash. Like, the stuff that they put in the food is like straight, like, you would like, oh no, they trying to kill me. Hey, all right, so for y'all that be going to Popeyes, did y'all notice how sweet the juice is lately? And then I realized it's very addictive. They doing it so it can be addictive. I actually want to punch the person in the face. I'm not violent, but I'm like, y'all want me to drink this? I have to mix mine with water, and maybe I stop eating candy. Maybe it's just me. But is it anybody else? Can I get an amen or something? Like, what? Like, is it just me? Or the stuff is getting sweeter and sweeter? Maybe I'm getting older. I don't know. But it don't. The kids be like, Mom, it's too much sugar. So that's why we have a weight issue, but it's up to us to take responsibility for ourselves and work out and lose the weight, because we think we look good. And I see like the difference between how I was being like, you can have a pretty face, but you can't bank on the one good thing you have and then try to call yourself a 9 and a 10. And like, but what? Okay, your face is one thing, and then what about the body? Like, they're looking at your body. Like, this is, if somebody's at the supermarket and they gotta pick something, right? And y'all, I don't like the phrase "pick me." I feel like it's very derogatory, because if you just want to be married, like, whatever. So they try to say like a lot of derogatory things. So you just gotta dodge certain things. Yeah. So if I'm buying something, I gotta look at it like, do I want this? Feel it, look at it. If I like what I see, then I purchase it. If I was about to buy something, I was like, can I feel it? Like, I was like, I didn't know I needed to feel some things, because it could look, one way, and then when you feel it's like really cheap. So they're looking at you like that, ladies. That's why they're looking at you. You think they're just looking at your boobs and your butt? They're looking at your belly. They're looking at your, all the stuff you're insecure about. They're looking at it. And but the thing is, they know how to work out. They know how to sculpt their body. And I feel like as women, we don't understand that we have that power to go do it. You just like, oh, I don't like working out because I don't get no results and I don't feel like it, right? But first of all, like, if you work out, like, you could, it helps you unlock so many things. Like, working out started me on this journey to start my whole real estate business and everything. So I know the power in it, and that's why the greats are doing it every single day, right? So I learned the reason why it's a pro for me is because I was like, oh, you mean if I go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, I can really lose the weight? Like, that's why you're not losing weight, is because You're not going to the gym enough. You're not eating. I didn't know Chick-fil-A was bad. He's like, you're picking the Chick-fil-A and not the salad or something like that, right? You need to put the Chick-fil-A down. I was like, wait, I didn't even know Chick-fil-A was bad. Like, I thought it was doing good, right? So once you start realizing what food is and how it can help, you know, you can drop the weight. So I lost 20 pounds. I had to put that in there. But all right, so black women not self-aware. He said, I'm looking at your intelligence. Thank you. Okay, not me. I'm sorry. You was talking about the women. Yeah, and they're looking at your intelligence as well. But they don't be like, ooh, she looks so smart. That's just you because you're mature. But the young guys don't be looking at that, okay? You got to be cute first and then have something up here. So this is how, to me, how it works now. Like, the attraction part is the first step. Then after they talk to you, they realize you're a smart girl. So I get treated differently than another girl who's like not that bright or younger and immature. So then they just want to, they put some people in the relationship category and some people in the just want to have sex with you category. Men, correct me if I'm wrong or agree with me if I'm right, okay? Not to love the women. I want y'all comments, but I know what I know what a woman thinks. I just need to know what men thinks. Like he said, losing weight is not always the key. Skinny people get sick too. But when COVID, like I get it, they do get sick too. But you're talking about reducing chances. And if I'm talking to a broad range of people that the majority needs to do something, then I'm just talking about that. You could still be skinny and you could still get sick because you're not eating properly. That's why I said it's not about working out. It's not even about looking good. Like when I stopped trying to work out to look good, then I started looking good working out. Ooh, I'm gonna say that again. When I stopped trying to work out to look good, then to look good working out. Make sense? Okay, great. So we're not self-aware. Like we don't. I realized there was a lot of stuff about me that I was like, I didn't know I did that. I didn't know I did that. So you think your boyfriend, your husband's complaining, but you don't listen to change and tweak. I remember being in marriage counseling and he was like, you didn't pick up the clothes on your side or some dumb stuff. And I was like, bro, like, that's the last thing I need you to ask me to do. I was like, this is why I have weakness, right? And then one day I was like, I just picked up the clothes on the side and I was like done. Like, just actually listening and stop thinking you're losing. You're actually winning. You know what I'm saying? I learned a long time ago, you can win. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? He said, correct. Eating right, exercise is the key. Yep, you got to do both. Absolutely, I agree. And that's why people go to the gym, they don't see no results because they never change their eating habits. Like, cut it all the way down. I'm 80-10-10. I told you I was vegetarian. I'm 80-10-10, okay? I'm a 10% chicken or whatever. But most of the time, I want to just cut down my meat consumption until I really commit to vegetarian, because when I look in the refrigerator, ain't no meat in there. I'm still like panicking. I'm still getting the shakes. I'm still like, please give me a little meat, just a little bit, right? So we'll see. All right. Oh, here's another thing. Men want a certain level of attractiveness. So the whole show is about men with money. He said, go vegan, girl. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. The problem, what happened is them kids, they hungry. They don't want to eat the same. I don't want to make lunch 2 times, Herb. Yeah, I don't. Dairy, I stopped the milk. I'm with it. I'm with the whole program, but I'm giving myself grace. So for me, rules, if you give me that like hard, fast rule, like I might not do it. But if I give myself a little grace, a little wiggle room, I'm gonna do it. All right. They want the men with the money want a certain level. They want that. That's why the guys with the money, they wanted the models and stuff like that. They want that girl. They want to impress their friends. They want the trophy girl. They want that. Then some of these guys, they want more than one bad B. Okay, they want more than one. So what I learned from this whole high value man thing is you gotta be careful what you want, ladies, because you want that guy, but that guy want 10 girls, and if you're not about that life, you need to leave that alone. So I don't know how y'all gonna find a high value man that's faithful. Good luck to you. I'm good. I just want to build her. Natural beauty was a big thing. Natural beauty was a big thing. And then I'm learning. I hear it, y'all. That's why I said, guys, we try to hear y'all. We try, but we not hearing y'all. oh, I don't like when you're wearing a lot of makeup. I don't like blah, blah, blah. But it's two sides to it. It's like, but y'all looking at the girl with a lot of makeup on, like, you don't know she got makeup on? Like, we know. Y'all don't know that? Hey, what's up, Tim? What's going on? I was talking about you earlier. You missed it. You can't be late. All right, so natural beauty. So natural beauty is very important to men. And it's okay to learn what's important to men. How am I going to have a customer and I don't know nothing about my customer? Like, that don't make sense. So it's like we have a little ego, like, why do I have to care what men want? Well, don't you want one of them? You want them to want you back? You want them to be faithful and loyal? Then know your stuff, know your product, know your business, sis. That's your business. If you say you single and you want, he said, whatever. That's what you want, right? Okay, they learning us. They know us. They play us. Sometimes for not knowing the game. He said, we do like natural beauty. Absolutely. But when you waking up. Okay, this is what I come to, the natural beauty, okay? A lot of times they be like, see, you was natural in this one. I was like, no, I had makeup on, okay? Today, men, I have makeup on, okay? There's a way to, ladies, there's a way to not look like, to have the clown look or whatever, and, you know, like, blue eyes and red lips, like, that's too much. Honestly, the drag queen look, they don't like that. Am I wrong, men? Tell me if I'm right or wrong. They don't like that. We like to do the peacock. We just stunting on, like, makeup is like rims to a woman, right? We're back, if y'all, when rims was cool, right? We just like, oh, what? I'm about to get, not, I gotta, oh, they don't want you to overdo it. So the natural beauty, they just feel like that's good. Natural hair, like, men don't like the lace front wigs. I really think that, yeah, the hat on the head thing, they don't like it. You know, some men don't care. They understand it. I don't think the problem is the lace front wig. I think it's when it come off. That's what I think it is. And women are not even conscious, because I've been married, so I know, like, I can't look like I remember when, okay, I'm a Haitian woman, so this is what we do. This is what the older women do. Can y'all tell me the time? Jesus. All right. We wear these older women in the culture, they wear skirts to the floor. They pull it up and it look like a whole moo-moo. So there's no shirt here, and it's like, it gets crazy. And then you look like it's crazy, okay? So you don't want to do that. So, okay, we like our women looking good. And I don't think I know that. I remember being married, and I was like, yo, he mad, like, he not respecting me right now. I was like, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna get all dressed up and dolled up. Next thing you know, it's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, all right. So this is what men want. They want you to look good. It's like a job. I get it. Trust me. You got kids. You got all that. That's the time you should look even better. I have 4 children, and I still try to put it together and keep it together for me, because that's what I realize that's important for me and my confidence. Okay, as pretty as you think you are. Make sure you are looking good for you, so you can have even more confidence. He says, all depends on the woman, how they wear their hair. Yeah, find a style that looks good for you. You get what I'm saying? But like some of us, we do a lot. Like it's one way outside in public, and when we get in the house, we got the bonnet. Like, don't just try not to be 2 people. For me, that's just for me. That's why I like wear stuff that I can, like, I always look to try to put together all the time. He said, what's up with the fake long eyelashes? Yeah. All right, so what happened with the lashes, y'all, what men don't understand is we look better with the lashes. But when they like this, like, ladies, like, when they come out and go like that, like, some of y'all, like, in real life do be scaring me, and I'll be like, I can't. Sometimes it's like very flawless. It's like, I think cheaper ones are messing it up for everybody. The longest ones is messing it up for everybody. And is it me, or do men have longer eyelashes than women? And then the girl, one time she said, I can't get this out of my head. She was like, when I don't have my lashes on, I look like a naked mole rat. I was cracking up, like, so bad. So mascara is good. He said, I want to know a woman before and after look. Absolutely. He said, you go, girl. Yeah, we like our women looking good. I feel like as a woman, like, no matter what your size is, like, always just keep it together. Just keep it together, just for that respect. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean to get Okay, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna go there because we did the first show with sex or no sex. Certain things you do, you be like, I'm not doing that. But certain things, if you do it, you become very powerful in the moment, ladies. So I'm gonna leave that to your imagination. Like when you do it, you just be like, all right, yeah, now sit down. Like they're like, yes, ma'am. Like, I'm just y'all get it. Okay. So number 2, pros. He making money. All right. Kevin Samuels out to make money, and he's making money. He's hitting numbers. He's doing the guy thing. Yeah, I've used that $100,000, and we doing this and we doing that. So he's gonna do whatever he needs to do to make that money. Just remember that, okay? Number 3, he's fair sometimes. Like if the woman come on the show, if she give him attitude, he'll give her attitude. So if she come on with an attitude though, and she come on cocky, he about to rip her up. I don't like that. And why you think you can tell women what to do? And who made you this? Are you married? And he gonna shut you down, baby. Don't come on his show. Like, know where you at. Know where home court advantage. Like, men have these rules in their mind. They're not crazy. Like, women, like, he made some good points. I'm not gonna lie. Women, we think we don't have a sense of danger, right? We don't know that guy over there can really, like, strangle you and kill you with his bare hands. They can, like, men know that, but women was like, you better not. Like, they'll get up in the man's face because, you know, they feel like they can call the cops anytime. And, you know, like, by the time the cops come, child, you could be dead. Like, chill out. And no, like, listen, he said Kevin Samuels is no joke. You like Kevin Samuels? Listen, if I was a man, I would probably like him. Like, yeah, get him. No, listen, I like a lot of the stuff, but I don't like a lot of the stuff too. Like, I could rock with 70% of the information, and then some point, you know how like the devil be like sounding really factual, and then at some point he twists the truth. That's how Kevin Samuels is to me, because I was like, bro, you took that statistic and you twisted that all up. That don't make any sense. I'm gonna get to that. He said I can agree with that. So that's what I'm saying. If a woman is listening, it's not to her benefit all the time. Yes, these are the things you should listen to. I'm telling you exactly what's right. Right? But then he goes a little off. He go to the left a little bit. And if you don't listen to multiple men trying to give you advice, you're going to miss it. You're not going to know what's right and what's wrong. And that's exactly what happened to me. So stay tuned, because I got a good story, a good juicy story for you. Okay? So how y'all liking the information so far? Number 4, he's funny. Listen, like when I was thinking about the topic, I was like, I had to shut him off, because I was like, it was making me so negative. It was making me so negative. Actually, I'd be like, yeah. I'm like, how's she gonna come up here and I'd be on his side? She said Kevin Samuels was a joke. I know. But he is, like, it's funny though. So he trying to make it funny, and the men be laughing because the men can't say what they want to say. And so, but think about what kind of man that is though. If you can't even say to a woman's face like what you think, y'all the ones that can't break up with us. Y'all the ones that can't say the truth. Y'all the ones that never say she fat. Y'all the ones say that and then be like, oh, you know, like, Kevin Samuels is funny. Kevin Samuels telling the truth. And I'm just like, why you can't be man enough to say it yourself? Why you waiting for him to say it? Why you sharing the video for another man to tell you what you gotta say? Like, come on, something's up with the confidence that you had, right? Or the honesty. I don't know. Like I said, funny, entertainment. That's it for the positive, okay? I'm done. Now for the cons, okay? Number 1, every woman is wrong all the time. Every time, all the time, every time, okay? If they a little prettier, he'll be a little nicer. If they're nice and pretty, he'll be a little nicer. If they nice and, like, she said, correct, I respect honesty, yes. And that's the good part of him is, like, some of the stuff he's saying is honest, and, like, he's just giving it to you bluntly. And because of the people I have dealt with in the past, I dealt with somebody that did not speak. Like, when you with somebody for a very long time, and a man, and they don't speak, it's the most frustrating feeling. So when you go from that to somebody that say whatever on their mind and they're blunt, it's refreshing, right? But it's not always nice. It don't always go down smooth, but I appreciate the truth, right? So I always tell somebody, if I'm with them, I'm like, listen, if you ever realize that I'm not the one for you, please let me know. They never do. They're just stupid. But whatever, right? But I can handle the truth. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die without you. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live my best life at that. So tell me, right? All right, so everything the woman does is right. He's laughing. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you have a job Oh, that's what's wrong with you, because you independent, you got your money together, and don't nobody care about your money. Don't nobody care about your money. And then next thing you know, he flipped the same point, and then be like, you ain't got no money, you gotta do what he say, or something like that. Like, I haven't listened to it for a while. He said, LOL, they never do. Thank you. I like your comment, and I like how I can tell what you were commenting about. Thank you. I appreciate that. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Watch the show. You'll see what I'm saying. You ever get into an argument, and that's why I think he's number 2, a narcissist, okay? Because he just like, it don't matter what you say to these kind of men. These kind of men, all men are not like him. He is one guy. He ain't the godfather of it. Like, branding. What do I do when I get on here? Hey, it's Ruth Marquise, your favorite realtor. Number 1, I'm gonna tell you my secret. I told you I was your favorite a long time ago. I don't care. Like, I wanted mind share, okay? I pretty much brainwash you. If a girl can do it, imagine what the men is doing, child. I brainwash you. Am I your favorite realtor? Maybe. But I told you that. You was like, look, that's my favorite realtor. You started saying it. When I meet up with people, they make me say it. You get what I'm saying? So that's why he called himself the Godfather. Like, so you want to respect the Godfather. It's like automatic respect. It's branding. It's all of that stuff. All right, so he's a narcissist. My second kind is like, and then he got a bunch of narcissists, like people that, narcissism is like one of the biggest problems that mental health professionals are facing right now. Like, the US, the world is facing this. And I heard the statistic that 80% of narcissists are men, 20% are women. That's why when y'all be like, oh, all these men, no, you've been dealing with the 80% of narcissists, okay? I didn't say 80% of men are narcissists. I said 80% of narcissists are men. There's a difference. He said, I'm sure. So all of these narcissists are following him. So now my Uber driver think he's more powerful than me. He swear he God, and he feels like it's his job to convince me as a strange woman, a pretty strange woman, that I should be with him, and I should allow him to have 5 girlfriends. Oh, it's not natural for a man to be with one woman, and you da. Well, he didn't know. I was watching the Kevin Samuels. Like, you know about Kevin Samuels? I was like, yeah, I know. But that's why you have to learn. You got to learn what your enemy's doing, okay? You got to know, okay? Shout out to Zillow. Sorry. Quick little petty shout out to Zillow, who is, I was going to come for Zillow myself. One woman army, like, I was going to come for them. But I don't have to, because God is good, okay? They had to sell 7,000 homes because they went by their damn estimates that we've been fighting as realtors. They try to replace the realtors, and now they shut down their program, and they cutting all that out because you don't know what you're talking about. So they didn't know nothing about praising homes or nothing. They just slap something on a website, and then they start eating their own food. And the Bible said, like, it's a lot of Bible verses like, let my enemy fall into the trap that he set for himself. So Zillow took a big L. Shout out to Zillow. I hate them. And I don't hate nobody. All right, so he said, do you think women contribute to narcissism? No. Yeah. When I think of a woman survivor, I survived it 3 times. It comes in so many different forms. It's like almost when it's over, then you understand what you just went through. You can't even explain it. Like, I'm gonna have a whole week for this narcissism. The reason why we contribute to it, because we don't know the signs of it happening. And so I know a girl that would jump every single time the narcissist is telling her to jump, and I'm just like, stop. Like, it was a child involved. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, you can't make him love your kid. Like, stop. You get what I'm saying? Like, you to the point of driving all around to doing what this man say. He's not taking care of his child. It's just horrible. What's going on out here is horrible. You get what I'm saying? So women contribute by not knowing enough about it and keep falling into the traps. I'm gonna give it to you plain and simple. The best way to get to win over a narcissist is to go no contact. This is something serious. Like, you literally could lose your life over this if you keep playing this game. Go no contact and watch the movie Made. It's all about this narcissism stuff, okay? And you'll start to see it as a MAID on Netflix right now. All right, mate. How does a young white girl had to struggle and deal with all the emotional abuse? It beats you down all the way until you can't think for yourself. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so back to what we were talking about. All right, so number 3. This is another con. I fell for a narcissist. Why? Because I was watching Kevin Samuels' information. That was it. I didn't watch. It's not balanced. So when you're watching stuff that's not balanced, you're gonna fall for anything. So the way he's saying it, like, oh, if you're a single woman, oh, this is one of the points I didn't add. If you're a single woman, then you need to settle for whatever man come your way. I was like, what? Huh? Even if he's trying to kill me, even if he's horrible for me, you need to go back to your old ex-husband or ex-boyfriend and blah blah blah. And that's dangerous. Like, bro, you're not a psychologist, psychiatrist. Okay, you throw therapy in there, but like, yeah, it was a mess. So I would have never went for that situation. If, like, it's basically saying lower your standards. His message is like, women step it up, and men like that. Y'all good at this. I'm sorry, men, but listen. They try to convince you that you don't need all that stuff. I thought somebody's like, I was like, bro, but you don't have no money. Like, you can't take care of me. I gotta use money to feed my kids. Mommy, like, the boy face is hungry. This is his oatmeal. I had to pay for this. This is money. Talk about money. What is money? We don't need money. Like, no, we don't need money. Like, money's not everything. It's like, well, it is to my son's belly. Okay, get the hell out of here with that. Money's not everything. Go ahead, talk to somebody else. So. Number 4 is on the cons of the Kevin Samuel effect is a sense of settling downwards. Okay, like, now, one thing he write about, women want the standard of a man with 6 figures. That's when I'm like, like, if it's that deep, just leave it alone, right? But you can't just be like, oh, the guy at the dollar store just automatically, you men, come marry me. Like, no. So it's like, accept the man. If he fat, if he late, I ain't never hear him tell the guys go work out and go to the dollar. Like, he'll tell you be on your purpose, but he's not really gonna have you on the guys. And then my thing is like, y'all want the women to work out, but y'all not. Yeah. So that the cons of the sensationalism. Here's a good one. He called women the entrepreneurs. This is the BS I'm talking about. Almost had me cursing. He said that when we have our business, it's lashes, it's hair, and it's real estate. Don't you ever come. You saw what happened to Zillow. Didn't y'all hear what I said about Zillow? Oh, it's about to go down. You have something to say about my profession? Oh, like we all broke, or we all, like, we not what we say we are is BS. There's an entrepreneur right now that actually has, a awesome business that didn't create their business online, that may look at people that create their business online like it's a joke. I actually ran into somebody that was like, nah, I don't do online stuff. I'm good. I'm used to working with stars and celebrities and stuff like that. So they look down on that. So somebody might be looking down on you making money off of YouTube, friend. Come on. Yeah, he came for us like that. And he was like, basically, like, it's not a real business. And it's just a hustle. Like, facts, it is a hustle. And the person may not, like, a regular, you can't not, he said cryptocurrency. He was going after all of that. I mean, I get it, though. Because some guys are like, I'm investing. They just invested $2,000 in crypto, and they call that their job. That's not really real, sir. I'm sorry, but that's not really real. That's not a job. That's $2,000 for the whole year. Stop it, right? But, like, don't knock people's, dream. Like, realtors do make good money. So I don't know. Like, I don't know the people he know, but I know the people that I know. We make money. So I don't know what y'all talking about right there, and it's legitimate. He was like something like, "Oh, you not educated and stuff like that." And I was like, "Bro, I have a whole degree. I just wanted to do this." Yeah, that was crazy. Condescending and judgmental. Anything else? Well, there you go. You have my opinion on Kevin Samuels. If you have another topic for me, please let us know what else that y'all want to talk about when it comes to relationships, okay? Don't forget to fix your credit. Don't forget. Oh, Kathleen, you missed it. You missed and said it was good. Watch from the beginning. If you're watching on the replay, I still respond to comments. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please please subscribe, and like, comment, and share. Thank y'all guys so much. Y'all have a blessed day.